Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the NSRA Sunday Select here from Talladega Super Speedway. 75 laps of racing here on the Sunday Select Series. About 20 drivers out there trying to make a name for themselves and get a win and get situated for that championship run. You got myself, Steve Herman here, Victory Lane Broadcasting. I'm alongside me, Rick Greenaway. A little something different tonight, Rick. You're going to be out in a truck racing around with these guys.
Yes. We're going to try and shake it up a little bit, and I'm actually going to be your co host in a truck racing with these guys tonight.
And they're qualifying, and it looks like qualifying is a little messed up. It's not single qualifying. It looks like it's going to be open qualifying. So they got 5 minutes to open qualify if they so choose. Right now, watching Todd Mays out there. Todd, strong podium finish last week. He's also top 5 in points. So the rookie showing some good super speedway stripes here early on in NSRA.
And they're already sitting there saying, "We got to go, guys. We got to go. We only got like 3 minutes. We got to go."
And they do. That's right. 3 minutes left. That's Levy right there alongside Todd. Dusty Burkhart down there. There's DJ Mitchell getting up on the track. He needs to get up there, get behind someone, catch a draft. Donald Bennett in the 31, Charles Giffen right behind him in that 002. Last week's winner right here, Daniel Holloway. He's got Dana Osborne pushing him. You got Todd posting up there on the top side. That might be Jimmy Reynolds up there. Yeah, Jimmy Reynolds pushing Todd in the 6th. And you have the 343 is Mr. Russ Hancock. And then there's Len Mcneese in the 84, just sitting back there watching things, see what happens. Len Mcneese last night won a super speedway race at Daytona. So it's got a little momentum on his side. There's John Guerra in the 51. Doesn't have any help right now, so he's going to need to catch on to a group. And here comes that big group right behind him. Right now you see the lap times. Len Mcneese on top of the board. 51.84. See John Guerra right there following behind Les Levy in the 62, Ricky Bobby. And Osborne shoots up the top, 51.55. Gotta admit, Rick, I kind of like this. This is kind of fun.
Yeah, it's something that's different. I don't know if the guys are going to like it, but it brings a little excitement to qualifying.
I mean, they're all over the place, but they're all trying to get fast laps, trying to tell. You see John Guerra in that 51 just right behind Les going wherever Les goes. They have 50 seconds left here in qualifying. Todd Mays enters the picture there in that 25. They come over the trioval and go down towards turn 1 where the start-finish line is. See if anyone gets some faster times. Dana still up. That's what happens. You got accidents. 25, 51 hit each other. Looks like Dana may have the top lap. Paul Servant coming around. Paul usually one of the top qualifiers when we're single qualifying. This is group qualifying, so it kind of cuts a little bit for him. Looks like Dana Osborne's going to be your man on the pole. 51.55. There's a couple cars coming. 002, but he's all by himself, and that's the end. Dana's gonna be your pit guy on the pole. So the 8 truck gets on the pole. Holloway right there next to him in the runner-up position. So qualifying's over, getting ready to grid up here. These guys will get ready for 80 laps here. I guess I should turn my thing on. Sorry about that. There you go. Better late than never. Dana Osborne on the pole here tonight. You see him grid up right now there. We'll go over the pole. We'll go over the starting lineup tonight. In row 1, Dana Osborne on the pole. Daniel Holloway outside of him in the 21 truck. In row 2, Len Mcneese in the 84 and Todd Post in that number 6 truck. And in row 3, you have Jimmy Reynolds in the 17 and Russ Hancock in the 343. Row 4, Isaac Wilson in the 35. And outside of him, Todd Mays in the 25. And in row number 5, DJ Mitzel and Les Levy. In row 6, you have the 46 truck of David Overstreet and the 51 truck, the Canadian John Guerra. In row number 7, Doyle Lawrence in the 36. Outside of him, Dusty Burkhart in the 69. In row number 8, Charles Giffen, that 002, and Donald Bennett in the 41. In row 9, Paul Servant in the 3 truck. Outside Paul, Dave Gainforth in that 101. And in row 10, Mark Mann in the 04. And Steve McComas in the 70, the 20th driver. And in 21st and the last, your man in the booth, Rick Greenaway. He'll be driving that 15 truck tonight. What do you got for us, Rick? You getting ready you fired up?
Yeah, I'm fired up, sitting in the back behind Mark Mann. You know, just going to take it easy, get the feel of things. My 2022 TRD Pro Tundra. I almost said Tacoma. Wow, that would have been bad.
No plug-in Toyota. Come on.
Hey, I have to.
So we got 21 drivers here tonight. 21 good drivers. Talladega. And Talladega's super wide. We'll see if these guys can go caution free. This is sometimes possible here at Talladega. Someone looks like they almost blew their truck up at the start. But he's off. We get ready to go green flag next time by. Like I said, 75 laps here. These guys are in the new Camping World trucks. 50% fuel. They have 2 fast repairs. There's 2 green-white checkers. Flagman controls all starts and restarts. And they like people to abide by stay on the right-hand side of pit road when you're coming down for your service. Dana Osborne going to lead these guys down. Dana is in, let's see, he is not in the top 10 in points right now, so would he get him, a nice win would get him back up towards the top. And now Dana is 11th in points, so a win would get him there. Daniel Holloway right there in the 21 truck alongside him, back with the Hershey Kisses. Holloway won last week, so he'd like to double that up. See what these guys can do as we get ready to go. Green pace car is going to come off. They're going to hit the tri-oval. Come around the tri-oval, that green flag will come out. Dana Osborne looking for that green flag, just waiting.
Who's your prediction to win tonight?
For green flag racing, I am going to go with the, I don't know who I'm going to go with. I'll go with the 3 truck. Go out on the limb.
Wow, that's really going out there.
I think he's mad.
I can understand that.
He's mad they had open qualifying. He wanted to go on the pole. He's going to take his anger out and dominate this race. You watch.
Okay.
Who you picking to win besides the 15?
And the 15's not going to win today. I'm actually going to go. I'm going to take Todd tonight.
Todd Poston?
Yeah. He qualified, right?
He did. He's up there in the 4th place right now. Second car in the top line.
There you go. See?
He's pushing Holloway right now, and you got Dana Osborne on the bottom getting pushed by Len Mcneese. We're already 3 wide. Les Levy decides to go 3 wide already on lap 2. Stands right now. Still got Dana down there on the bottom getting pushed by Len Mcneese, and Holloway up top with help by Todd Poston. The DJ goes way under the yellow line. I don't know if he got a little loose or what.
No, that's strategic for DJ.
He's going right to the back.
Yep.
Now Holloway got in front of Dana. Holloway got in front of Dana there. Todd now getting pushed by 343 Russ Hancock. Before the race, you know, Russ is a first responder. Before the race, there was a call, but it must have got canceled. He's back in the truck, racing around. I want to thank Russ for his service as a first responder. He is pushing the stuffing right now out of the 6th truck, that Todd Poston. Dana's keeping Holloway up there. Here we go, 3 wide. Todd Mays looks like he's trying to go around the 46 of David Overstreet. He's got no one behind him, so he's going to slide back. Les Levy's got tons of momentum and goes around David Overstreet, make it 3 wide here in the 3rd row. Len Mcneese backing off a little bit from the 8 truck. I don't know if he doesn't like what he sees or what, but it's still early. We're on lap 3. Ooh, Russ got a little sideways there, getting up on the 6 truck of Todd Poston. Coming into turn 1. Still Holloway and Poston right there, leading your top line. Here comes that 3rd line. Les Levy with Isaac Wilson behind him. Todd Mays getting up there. Rick, what are you seeing out there?
Well, you know, we got that 3rd line going. I'm kind of just running in the back towards way like Paul Savant and Mark Mann. You know, they're kind of all over the place up there, so I'm kind of nervous that they're going to wreck, and then I'm going to get taken out with them. So I'm just kind of staying back here.
Sounds good. Yeah, they are. They're all over the place. The 62, the 6 were bouncing all over. David Overstreet backing off a little bit. I think he wants out. Either that or he's going to try to help Les Levy. We'll see. Through all this, Holloway and Osborne sticking tight on that bottom side.
My strategy is I kind of just want to be where Paul is because, well, he's usually up front at the end of the race.
I hear you. It's crazy on the backstretch they go. Holloway still leading that bottom line. Todd still getting a push. Not quite as good from the 343. David Overstreet back over there behind. David Overstreet back behind those guys. He backs off a little more. Actually, he goes in front of Les Levy on that 3rd line. I think that was his plan all around. He wanted to lead that 3rd line around and get Les to push him. Everyone's got to get lined up. 70 to Stephen McComas. Up there on that third line behind Isaac Wilson. Russ Hancock a little far. A little far from Todd. Sewing the handlebars back and forth. It's really hurting that second line. As you see Todd backing up. Len Mcneese now the third car in line on the bottom. And that top line is totally fizzled out. We're on lap 6, going to lap 7 right here. Still all green flags so far. Holloway's led the majority of the laps so far tonight. We got our boy Rick Greenaway. Let's see, there's Rick right there, back there with Charles Giffen. Paul Servant's behind him. Mark Mann's back there. They're just taking it easy back there. Len Mcneese dives up above Todd Post, and he wants to push to the front. Was in victory lane last night at Daytona. Would love to taste victory here tonight, here at Talladega. Make a nice sweep of the weekend. Todd trying to push him. Last night Rick and I broadcast for the pit stall. They raced at Talladega in the K&N cars. Hard to push with those. Talked to DJ before this race, DJ Mitzel in the 61 truck, and he says it's tough to push in these things too. There's definitely a next level of aggressiveness in this race as in comparison to last night's race. Right, Rick?
Oh, God, yeah. These, but there was money on the line, I believe, last night, if my memory serves me correctly. So, I mean, people want to get paid, even if it's $20. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Len Mcneese, the power move here, and Todd Poston just right past Mr. Holloway and Dana Osborne, that bottom line. Russ Hancock now falling back a little bit. He's got that 51 truck, John Guerra. And Les Levy and David Overstreet behind him. Les looking to make it 3 wide there. You see him with David Overstreet. We're on lap 9. Len Mcneese right now. Lucky Len Mcneese, that 84 truck, just leading this pack. Todd slides up. Wants to go back on that top line. Holloway right behind Len. Giving him a shove. Here comes the third line with Les Levy, David Overstreet, Isaac Wilson. They have a ton of momentum right now as they slide way out front of Len. Les is going to go all the way down. Ooh, he's got to watch it under the yellow line, but he's all right. We are 3 wide, 4 lanes deep. Holloway going to go up that second line. And try to make the same move on Les. Down in turn number 3, he's got Mcneese pushing him right now in that 84 truck. Can he get it done? He looks like he's clear. Will he move? He will. Holloway back into the lead. Len Mcneese has got Todd Poston shoving him. David Overstreet in that third line has Isaac Wilson. Boy, they're getting awfully close to touching. See the 343 blinking a little bit right there, but no harm, no foul. No one's around him. As they go down to turn 1, 3 wide, 4 lanes deep. Holloway still your leader. Les Levy leading that second line, and David Overstreet in the 46 truck trying to make that third line work again. You got Les Levy up to the front. There goes Len with a great push of the 62. Still 3 wide action into turn 3. David Gainforth in that 101. pretty white and yellow car, or white and gold, coming up here towards the front of the pack. Got the 36 Doyle Lawrence up there. He's in 5th right now, 36 on the bottom lane, 3rd car back. You see some of the guys up here in the front, they get a taste of the lead and they decide to slide back and play the back of the roll. You know, Paul Servant's in the back, DJ Mitz is in the back, Mark Mann is in the back, so you got some of the top points guys just riding around the back, biding their time. Go back to Rick Greenaway. Rick, what you got? Anything change, or is it still just everyone kind of laying low?
They're wrecking. They're wrecking.
Oh, they're wrecking. Yes, they are. Ooh, everyone gonna? Oh, nope. Russ Hancock gets into DJ Mitzel right there. Will the caution flag come out? There it is. Caution's out. Here on lap 13. They wreck way further up. Let's see if we see what happens on the fall Dana. There it was, David Overstreet. Right there, got a little sideways. What happened to David? Let's see if we can get to Overstreet. He and the 25 looks like they're pretty close. You have Todd Poston coming down. David just reacts to Todd Poston. I mean, and that's just a racing deal. Todd, looks like they were almost 4 wide there. Len on the top side, Todd below him. Overstreet was right there. He reacted to Todd coming down. And they seem to almost correct it, get all straightened up. And then the 25 was super slow. The 343 got into him, and DJ had nowhere to go, and that 61 got into Russ's truck. And that's what brought out the yellow right there. These guys will get it all fixed up, get back out there.
I got a good look at that 343 spinning around.
You did. I mean, the 25 was so slow. He had some contact, and just a racing deal. As they come down pit road, 55 miles an hour, for the most part staying on the right-hand side of pit road. Isaac Wilson's off pit road. He didn't even stop in his box. Holloway off before Osborne. You're under caution on lap 14 here, NSRA Sunday Select, Talladega 75 here on Victory Lane Broadcasting. Our first incident of the race, involving a few cars. Had some 3 and even a little 4 wide action. The 4 wide action was in it, ended up bringing out the caution. DJ Mitzel looks like he'll be one of the last ones off pit road. See David Overstreet coming back down pit road. Todd Mays in the pit still. Looks like he might be trying to fix it without using a fast repair tonight. As these guys are pacing right now, should come back around this time. Pace car will turn his lights off and we'll go racing here in about a lap and a half. We'll see what Isaac does here. He came down pit lane but did not pit, so I'm imagining he's going to come back down and take some fuel. What's the fuel mileage look like, Rick? About 16, 17 laps?
Yeah, it's about that.
Okay. So no matter what, Isaac's got to come back down.
Yeah, he's going to have to.
Everyone's coming back down. Ooh, Holloway almost got hit by Osborne. Holloway decided to go in last second. So quite a few cars coming back down. Take some fuel, top off. Including your leader right there, the 35, Isaac Wilson. Dana Osborne going to take that lead over. You have Les Levy right there with him and Doyle Lawrence. Looks like your top 10 going to the green. Going to be Dana Osborne in the 8. And then you got the 62, Les Levy, Ricky Bobby. In third is going to be Doyle Lawrence in that 36. Then you have Dave Gainforth in that 101. Stephen McComas in the 70 will be right there with Dave. In 6th, John Guerra in that 51. David Overstreet in the 46. Daniel Holloway will be right there in the top 10 in 8th. Todd Poston in the 31/6 will be in 9th, and in 10th, Mark Mann. So after pit stops, Mark has moved up. He was in the back of the field. Now he's in 10th. Everyone getting lined up. See, only 3 cars on that top line because everyone came in a second time for fuel. So you go to the, as you come out, tail into the longest line. Getting ready to go green. Will be lap 16 when we get the green flag back out. Pace car bringing them around in a excruciatingly slow 65 miles an hour, which is ridiculous for this speedway. It's never changed though in the years that I've been racing on iRacing here in Talladega. It goes off the track and we're getting ready to go racing. These guys need to form their lines up a little bit. Come around, Dana Osborne about to collect the green flag. And then we'll go racing. Green flag is out. Dana Osborne with a great start there. Got Doyle Lawrence pushed him. We're on lap 16. Here comes Les Levy with Stephen McComas right there behind him. Kind of a disjointed start. Les Levy going to get abandoned by Stephen McComas as he dumps down to the bottom side. Now Les Levy's got to hope that John Guerra can come up there and give him a shove. Keep him up closer to the front. Here we go, 3 wide. Todd Post and Daniel Holloway right off of turn 2. They're coming. Great momentum there by those two. As I think they're gonna get around the 62 and the 51. Holloway will. Let's see what he does. Todd Post is gonna be high and dry up there on that third line. I'll have to probably drop below that 51. Dana Osborne still leading, but he's got Holloway now on his outside. Doyle Lawrence, though, all over the back bumper of Dana Osborne, keeping him up front. Todd Poston slides in behind John Guerra in that 51. He'll be about 8th position, 7th. We're in turn number 1. Holloway still getting that push from Levy, but just not quite enough. Les needs to get a little closer there to that back bumper. Give him a shove, and here he comes down to the backstretch. This is where you get your most momentum on that top line. He's not going to be able to clear the 8 truck, I don't think. Nope. But he did get a heck of a shove there. You saw Les Levy all over his back bumper. Into turn number 3. Lap 17. Still a lot of racing to go. Holloway trying to make his move on the top side, get back out in front. He's led a lot of laps tonight. Here comes that top line. DJ Mitzel. Right there, you see him pushing. He's pushing the 002 of Charles Giffen. There's Isaac Wilson behind him. So there goes Les Levy. Up the top of the third line, and here comes the 70, Stephen McComas. Oh, this cannot be good. Oh, you got people all over the place. Holloway looking to go up top in front of Stephen McComas. He makes the move. They're side by side with 36, Doyle Lawrence now. He's got good momentum there. The 70's got him right behind him. Here comes 62 on the high side. Pushed by Giffen. Ooh, and Stephen McComas up high into the 62. I don't know if there looked like there was a little bit of contact. Holloway able to get in front of Dana Osborne, former teammate Dana Osborne. Those are the Candy Shack guys. Right now we're 3 wide. Lanes 2 and 3. DJ has decided to check down a little bit. He's had enough of this, saw its craziness, and he decided to go to the back. Once again, it's the Daniel Holloway show here. He brought out his new paint scheme after a victory in the Pennzoil car, bring out the Hershey Kisses this time. He wants win number 2. 2 in a row, see if he can do it. Stephen McComas, that top car in the second line there. He's getting pushed by John Guerra. A couple rookies here this season. They really don't have a lot of help. Les Levy getting helped by Charles Giffen and David Overstreet on that top line, but just not making any headway. Dave Gainforth in that 101 trying to get up there to that 36 truck and give him a little bit of help. Todd Poston coming up. Les got a little bit loose there. And there comes Dana Osborne's looking to go high side around Daniel Holloway. He's going to have the 70 truck to push him. Doyle Lawrence right there on the 21 quick. See if Dana can make that pass there. It doesn't look like it, as Stephen McComas now goes high on that third line. He's making moves, trying to get around the 8 truck. 51 sliding up high. He's got to be careful. Dave's 101 sliding high a little bit. Dana's going to slide back down probably. No, he's going to stay up there. It looked like he was coming down. That third line dying is, looks like David Overstreet has pulled out of it. Charles Giffen backed off a touch. David Overstreet thinks that second line might be the place to go. Les Levy goes down too in that second line. Leaving the 70 truck all by himself. He's going to fall back. Go 3 wide again. David Overstreet again gets back up there. And he's got his buddy Les Levy thinking about helping him, but no, there's no momentum there. They slide back down in the second line. Trying to help Dana Osborne get out in front of Daniel Holloway. David back up in that third line. They're determined to make it work here. Here at Talladega, the NSRA Sunday Select Dega 75 here on Victory Lane Broadcasting. Got myself and the man in the car, the 15 truck. You see him right there in the middle of your screen, Rick Greenaway. Rick, how's it going out there?
You know, it's I've decided I wanted to come up towards the front and play with these guys a little bit, and I got up there and it didn't feel good being in the middle of the 3 wide sandwich, so I backed it off a little bit, kind of just sitting where I am now, trying to stay out of trouble.
Yeah, you got Donald Bennett below you, Paul Servant a little bit behind you. So you got good company there.
Yeah, no, it's good company. I didn't like being the cream filling of an Oreo sandwich, so.
Hear that. It's back and forth. 2 wide, 3 wide at the front. Right now it's 2 wide. Dana Osborne able to get out in front of Daniel Holloway. John Guerra, Les Levy trying to make that second line work, and then you have Stephen McComas, who refuses to give up on that third line, but he doesn't have a lot of help. Here on lap number 23, they're about 9 laps into this session, into this stint, so we still have about 8 laps until pit stops. Quite a way. One car That's the 25 car. Todd Mays is 1 lap down from that incident earlier. So he's looking for a caution to get that lucky dog. As you see, Les Levy abandoned the 51, John Guerra, to lead that third line. All that's doing is letting that bottom line go away. Dana Osborne, Daniel Holloway, Isaac Wilson, David Gainforth, Doyle Lawrence, all there. They're the top 5 in that bottom line. Just moving right along. Les able to make some moves to get out in front of the 51. With help from that 70, Stephen McComas. Now David Overstreet, Jimmy Reynolds deciding to abandon the third line, go down to the second line, and get in line. Jimmy Reynolds trying that third line again. See if he can make it work or not. No one's going up there yet with him. All by his lonesome. He might just slide down in front of our boy Rick. Let's see what happens. Yes, he will. Rick's making a play again for go towards the front. Feels a little comfortable out there, huh, Rick?
It's starting to come back to me. It's been a while.
Jimmy going again to that top line. The 15 truck is thinking about it. He's going to stay in that second line, maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, it's too early to do stuff like that. I can wreck easy at just being 2x2. I don't need to push 3 wide.
Yeah, I mean, there's still almost 50 laps to go. I think a lot of these guys are content to ride around, especially up front. Dana and Holloway and Doyle Lawrence, those top 3. They've been nose to tail for a couple laps now, so. And the second line so far back, you got Les Levy. He's diving behind Isaac Wilson now on the bottom. If I didn't know any better, I'd say they're starting to get ready for pit stops, but it's still way too early for that.
About 5 laps.
Green flag pit stops always separates the men from the boys here on super speedways. Dana continues to lead him, and Holloway is stuck to his bumper like it's no one's business. They come off turn 4 towards pit road entrance. Yeah, I think Holloway and Dana and Doyle kind of just hanging out. Ooh. Dana a little loose there at the push from the 21. That top line only has the 70 truck in it right now. And the 51 of John Guerra. So McComas and Guerra. Ooh. It's never fun when you're following the car going down to the bottom line. The car just sucks you down towards with you, even if there's no room for you. John got a taste of that right there. Lap 28 right now. It's been about 15 laps since the last pit stop for these guys, so may see a bunch come down this time.
Yeah, you're going to start seeing people coming down shortly. I got about 2 laps left.
Dana gives up that bottom side to Holloway. As he slows down, you see how he's going to get just crossed there. DJ Mitzel, Todd Poston just going to fly by him. He hit that wall of air when you get out from under the draft. Now DJ Mitzel and Todd Poston taking that top line because they're staying out at least one more lap. Holloway may be coming in this time by. We'll see. Nope, they're going to stay out and keep racing. So this time by, expect to see like the 21, the 36. And I see the 101 come down for sure. The 70s should come down as well. DJ and Todd can stay out there. Holloway could possibly stay out there again, but he's led a lot of laps, so his fuel mileage is probably not that great. Coming off of turn 4, we'll see who comes down for pit road service. And there it is, a 21, the 36. See him coming down right there. They're going to get service, some fuel, maybe a set of right sides or left sides. I mean, we'll see. And there you got DJ Mitzel, Todd Poston, Russ Hancock, Len Mcneese, Jimmy Reynolds right there, Mark Mann, Paul Servant, and Dusty Burkhart. And there's Todd Mays as well. He's a lap down, but he's going to pit with these guys, it would seem. As these guys come off of turn 4, and they're going to dive on down to pits. Jimmy Reynolds slide down low. Mark Mann having to avoid him. DJ letting Todd around him a little bit. And DJ has a pit stop more towards the back. They got to get down to 55 miles an hour. They're driving around about 190 miles an hour. Got to get down to 55. Isaac Wilson still in the pits. Must have some damage. DJ off, Todd Poston off, Mark Mann off. Here's who's racing with them right there. Doyle Lawrence and Daniel Holloway got off good at the pits. They're coming off the tri-oval down to the start-finish line. Doyle still pushing Holloway. Let's see where they end up. Right now they're in 8th. They should be coming up on the 17. Jimmy Reynolds, there he is. They go around him if they have superior momentum there. Then Len Mcneese would be next up. He's about a second ahead of him. There's Isaac Wilson. He's a lap down, I believe. They'll go around Isaac. Looks like everyone outside of the 51, John Guerra. John Guerra got 4 tires in fuel. Everyone else looks like they got fuel and maybe 2 set of tires, or just fuel only. But your leader right there, the 6, Todd Poston, in his monster juice car. DJ Mitzel pushing him in that 61. Got Mark Mann, Russ Hancock, Paul Servant, your top 5. There's a shot, all single file back. See right there, get right there in the action. Get from single file. Isaac Wilson is a lap down, trying to get back on the tail into the lead lap. Isaac gets pushed up there. Todd went up to the second line. He got loose or what? Dana now coming way down low on Russ Hancock. DJ Mitzel, now you're leading 61. DJ said before the race he's going for broke every race now. He's already qualified for the chase. He's got 2 wins already here in these first few weeks. So it's win or go home for DJ. Right now he's leading. Got Mark Mann behind him pushing him around. And then Todd Poston back there on the bottom line. Rick, what happened during your pit stop? You fallen behind.
Yeah, just I got the last pit stop. It didn't work that well, and I had a guy in front of me who didn't take tires at all, and so he was going sideways out of the pits, so I couldn't get a good launch out of the pit. So, you know, it's a situation of not qualifying, having a horrible pit stall, and, you know, a lot of racing left. We got a line together back here. We'll catch up to him.
There you go. There's the picture of your distinguished gentleman right there, Rick Greenaway. If you want to go say hi, shake his hand. He's in Chicopee, Massachusetts. And he sells Toyota cars, but he's got a Chevrolet in this picture. He needs to fix that. Just saying.
It's actually a Lamborghini in the picture.
That has Chevrolet on it?
It does? The picture should have been me with a Lamborghini.
No.
Oh.
That's all right. You can fix it later.
Yeah, I will.
And you got a Haas hat on. The Haas is Ford. You're all over the place.
Hey,
you don't know what you're doing.
I'm an equal opportunity. I don't just sit there and say that I'm one person.
Okay. Looks like you formed up with about 6 or 7 guys there.
Yeah, hopefully we can all get into one line.
Got 12 seconds back to that first group. So let's see if you can work together.
Exactly it. That's what we need to do. We're double file. We got to get lined up, single file, and go.
You're 3 wide almost. Holy crap.
I know.
Go back up here towards these guys in front. Dana Osborne and DJ Mitzel fighting side by side. Les Levy right there. Mark Mann still. Todd Poston. Holloway back up there towards the front. That 21 truck. There's that 3 truck back there. The blue and white Oreo. Paul Servant, your points leader so far this season. He's back up here towards the front. I still say he's a little ticked off that they didn't get him qualified, because he would have been, if not in the pole, one of the first couple positions. But up front right now, DJ Mitzel and Dana Osborne side by side racing together.
Yeah, I don't know what we're doing back here. They're racing 2x2. Not really thinking.
Yeah, you guys are a little all over the place, aren't we? You guys have fallen 3.5 seconds back of them all. Now you're going to get lined up.
There we go. There we go.
Too little, too late. You got, see, the leaders are at the start-finish line right now. So you're coming off of turn 4. Not too bad. I mean, you're 41. Still got, another pit stop coming up, what, in like 5 or 6 laps?
Yeah, about that.
Always a chance someone in the lead group messes up and comes up into your gang, or a caution flag comes out.
Caution would be nice.
It would be. Dana Osborne continues to lead here, getting pushed by DJ Mitzel, Mark Mann, and Todd Post on the bottom line. Up top, you got Les Levy, Dan Holloway, 36 of Mr. Doyle Lawrence. And you got Isaac Wilson behind him in the 35. He's one lap down. Like Rook and I were saying, we're about 5 laps away from the next round of pit stops there. The leaders are passing the 51 truck of John Guerra. He got way far back after taking 4 tires and fuel when everyone else just took fuel. And that set him back a bit. As we ride up here kind of with Dana right now, as you see everyone sliding down to the bottom line. You got 3 cars there on that top line as they're getting ready to come down for pits. Holloway trying to get clear of Dana, just can't quite get there. As we go into turn number 3. Dana just getting a great push there from DJ in the 61. But make no mistake, Dana may drive a little bit soft and let Daniel get ahead of him a little bit. We'll see. Holloway gets close right there on the 61. A little side draft. Stop that momentum, maybe give him a little bit of a boost. Can't quite get there as more cars fall off. It just looks like Doyle Lawrence and Dan Holloway there on the top side. Can they make it work this time by? If they can't, they may end up seeing them fall back towards the rear of the bottom line. Doyle really giving him a shove. I'm guessing Osborne's going to back off a little bit right there. You saw it. You saw the 8 truck back off just a touch, just to give that 21 room on the bottom side. Now 36 and 51 they got to find somewhere to do something. We're on lap number 45 now. Holloway leading, Dana Osborne, DJ Mitzel. Lawrence and John Guerra are going to have to figure out a way to get down on the low side so they can come in for the pits unless they stay out a lap longer. Although here comes a heck of a run right now by Doyle Lawrence in that 36. Little side draft off the 21, but he's not going to be able to clear Dan Holloway at all. That Hershey Kiss Mobile has too much power and a great partner behind him in that 8 truck, Dana Osborne. Lap 46. This should be about time we start thinking that pit stops are coming. We'll see what happens here as we come towards the pit road here off the backstretch. The 36 of Doyle Lawrence still trying his hardest to get out front of the 21. Mark Mann is up high now. There comes Holloway. Oh, there's accident. It's got problems. We got incident there, and we're under caution.
No, this might not be good for me.
Do you need gas?
Yeah, I'm just hoping pit lane would be open when I come around and be able to make it.
We're going to watch this from DJ's point of view. I think that may be where it started. We're going to find out. Here's where it all is. You got, looks like Holloway and Dana Osborne. They're going to slide down on the yellow. You got, there's the 62 going down. DJ starts to go down below the yellow. The 36 right there. He's trying to go down from the top line. Not really supposed to, but I don't know what's going on there. 35 has nowhere to go. Isaac's stuck, and that just causes a big old bang up there. This might be a decent view right here. Yeah, it's just the 61 and the 36. I think it's the 36 one to come and pit from the top line, which they can't do. And the 61 thought about covering the pits and decided to stay out, and it's too late. The 36 was there in his hole. A tough one. Did you make it, Rick?
Yes, I did.
Russ Hancock, first one off pit road from the people who came down.
I had .01 laps remaining.
Sometimes it's better to be good than lucky. Or lucky than good. Or
I was lucky. I was definitely lucky.
So just a cluster as we come down towards pit road. We'll see what happens. DJ Mitzel still in pit lane. I don't know what he's doing. Can't be out of fast repairs yet. Todd Mays still in pits. John Guerra in the pits as well. Dana Osborne is your leader right now. Russ Hancock, Todd Poston, Jimmy Reynolds, Daniel Holloway, your top five. Then you got Len Mcneese. Rick Greenaway in seventh. Mark Mann, Paul Servant, and Dusty Burkhart. You gonna go top off, Rick?
Thinking about it, to be honest with you.
Good call. Dana stays out with Russ, Todd, Jimmy, and Len. Isaac Wilson stays out too. Jimmy Reynolds looks like his car looks like he has some problem. Oh, now it's fine, so must just been a little glitch. We're about ready to go green here. We'll go green on lap 50 to about 25 laps of racing.
Got 4 fresh Goodyears full of gas, and maybe I can make a run now that I'm
Maybe.
back with the leaders.
Now here's the question: anyone claim that incident in the driver's speak?
Yes. Doyle, I believe it was.
Oh, the 36 claimed it.
Yes, sir.
Everyone being respectful in the chat.
Yeah, no, everybody. It's because it's been pretty mellow today, so it's been good.
It's about to pick up, my friend. It's about to pick up. Got 18 cars on the lead lap. Isaac Wilson, Charles Giffen, 1 lap down. John Guerra is 4 laps down. As the pace car is about ready to peel off, and Dana Osborne's going to take these guys back to green flag racing. Green flag is out. Russ Hancock with very little help besides Jimmy Reynolds up top. He's going to try to stay up there. Here comes Holloway. Holloway will come up there to help on that second line. I would imagine Paul Servant not far behind that 3 truck. Down the backstretch they go. 2 wide right there. Car blinking. It looks like the 70 blinking a little bit.
Yes, sir. Yes, he is.
And the 17 jumps out in that 3rd row. I don't know if he's going to have any takers or if he wants to back up. The 46 to 70 continuing to blink. He is all over the place right now. Bad connection there. 26 laps to go here. Todd Poston getting pushed by Russ Hancock, trying to make a move on Dana Osborne. He should get it done here going down towards the start-finish line. Len Mcneese starting to buckle with the internet connection. Jumps back up. Oh, he's going to stay below the yellow, try to fix his connection. This happened last night for him as well. Still came back and won. Russ Hancock right now your leader at 343. Here comes Daniel Holloway and Charles Giffen at 002. Holloway able to clear him with ease. The 002 now. Right there. There's Charles Giffen getting pushed by Les Levy. He's definitely clear. Les even clear to come down. Here comes Doyle Lawrence getting pushed by David Overstreet. Todd Poston in that 3rd line. Him and Jimmy Reynolds not able to make anything work. As we cross the start-finish line, 24 laps to go. Charles Giffen, your leader right now. Doyle Lawrence and David Overstreet trying to get those trucks out front. And there's your man, Rick Greenaway, into 15. Like a snake out there. Hold her steady, Rick. The intensity's pushing up a little bit. Les Levy pushing Charles Giffen, that 002. At 36, Doyle Lawrence getting some good help from the 46. Here comes Overstreet now to bump him on the rear. Give him a nice little shove there. DJ Mitzel back in the flow, right behind Rick Greenaway in that 15.
Hey, got to show the broadcasters can drive too, you know?
I know. That's why I'm not out there. That's why we put
I don't know what's going on. I'm just faking it real well today.
I think you go 3 wide, DJ will go with you. But
I don't think if I go 3 wide, I might pee myself.
Charles Giffen and Les go below the yellow a little bit, but still hanging on. Doyle Lawrence and David Overstreet right there still. Everyone's still in contact. All, the back end of the group. It's Todd Mays back here in 25. He still has contact with Mark Mann and the lead group. Doyle Lawrence able to clear Charles Giffen and get up there. Now you got David Overstreet getting pushed by the 15 of Rick Greenaway. And Charles going to slide up in front of David. And that's going to create a... He's going to just fly right by the 36 here on the backstretch. Les trying all he can, but I don't think it's going to matter. It's barely clear. Will he make the move? He will not, and here comes that third line. Mr. Isaac Wilson, that sharp autism truck right there, that 35. Looking good, Isaac. Holloway right behind him pushing. Right now, Doyle Lawrence still leading, though. Rick Greenaway decided to go up in the third lane because he's got nothing better to do. Doyle still there out front. Isaac trying to get back on the tail end of the lead lap. Holloway just trying to get to the front for this race tonight. Les Levy going to slide up alongside Doyle Lawrence. Get a push from the 002. Here comes DJ Mitzel on that bottom line getting pushed by Todd Poston. And he gave the 36 a heck of a shove. Pushed him below the yellow line. They all recover. Les Levy into the lead. He's got the 46 of David Overstreet behind him. Doyle Lawrence comes up to help. Charles Giffen needs a little bit of help from that 21. And the one car I don't see in my group, 15, he's falling back. Live to fight another day, Mr. Rick.
Yeah, I didn't like where it was heading, and I didn't want to take out anybody who's in the championship, so I just moved myself back.
Well, that's good. I mean, it's got a great battle up here. Les Levy leading these guys. David Overstreet. Then you got Charles Giffen right now getting a heck of a run with the 21, Daniel Holloway. The 002 is going to take the lead. Holloway going to stay down there. Well, Giffen's not going to go down on the bottom line. I think Holloway was expecting that. So he's going to lose some momentum there. They hope to regroup and get back out there towards the front. 20 laps remaining here. Here they go again. Holloway with a great shove of the 002. Trying to get him out front. Still can't clear. He was clear last time down the backstretch. Not quite yet. Let's see if they can give it down the backstretch again this time. Jimmy Reynolds in that 17 trying to help Holloway push that 002. Here they come down. Some momentum. And if he clears them, will he go back? Will he go down? He's not going to clear him. It's not going to matter. I think Holloway's had enough of it. He's looking maybe go 3 wide. Here he goes. Needs some help. Reynolds was thinking about it. Decided better of it. Isaac Wilson, Stephen McComas up there. Charles Giffen falling back to the 17 truck. And David Overstreet looking to go outside. Les Levy. See David Overstreet, Les Levy side drafting right down hard. Those two are. You see the momentum they're getting right there on that second line, and Daniel Holloway really coming to right now. Les able to move away a little bit there from Overstreet. That bottom line just super strong. The second and third line just not organized quite enough to really make a move here. Holloway's trying to make it. Overstreet's trying to. The 002 right behind him, but Doyle Lawrence in that 36 really helping Les a lot tonight. Keep him up front, right on his back bumper. Been a great job there. Overstreet just can't clear him quite yet. We got a little loose there. That might help those other cars. Holloway, great momentum. He may be able to slide in front of Overstreet. Nope, can't quite get there. 3 wide racing once again here at NSRA Sunday Select Talladega. 75 laps of racing here on Victory Lane broadcast. Holloway able to finally get in front of Overstreet. Isaac slides down a little bit, but is able to regain the car, get back up there in that third line. Now Overstreet's pushing the 21 of Daniel Holloway, and they're trying to get out in front. Les Levy in that 62. Right now, Les is 6th in points. Would love to get a victory. Been a while since the 62 won. Always good to see the 62 on the podium for an interview after the race. Let's see if we can do that tonight. 16 laps remaining. How many laps until you got a pit, Rick?
I'm showing about 5 laps.
Okay. They are extremely racy out there right now. And you're still in the thick of it, showing you right now. People are coming. Still Les Levy leading them. Holloway up towards the top. Got to push himself back a little bit. Les Levy, Doyle Lawrence, DJ Mitzel. Your top 3 on the bottom line. David Overstreet trying to make that second line go forward. Stephen McComas back there behind the 35, Isaac Wilson. You see Holloway settled back behind the 70 in front of the 15. He's 15 laps, plenty of time to get back up there to the front. Once again, it's the 36 just pushing the daylights out of the 62, keeping him up front. David Overstreet trying to get help from that 35 truck. Isaac Wilson, Isaac right there, give him a little bit of bump draft. We'll see if he can provide that nice bump draft on the backstretch when the top line has so much momentum. There's a little side draft there. That top line trying to break the momentum of that bottom line. Let's see what happens here. Isaac getting to get right back up on him. Push him down the backstretch. Holloway sliding down to the bottom line as we get closer and closer to pit stops. 14 laps to go. You can stop whenever right now and make it to the finish. You might see a short stop or not. We'll see here coming up. Les Levy, David Overstreet right there. 1-2 here as we cross the start-finish line on lap 62. 13 laps remaining. Got a couple caution flags tonight. Nothing too major. These guys have been racy, 3-wide action all night. A little bit of 4-wide action, not a lot. How's it going back there, Rick? You still doing all right?
Yep, you're going to see some cars coming in right now, me being one of them.
Sounds good. You got some pit stops happening. Here we go. 62 coming down. All kinds of cars. Overstreet, McComas, Mays staying out. See what these guys do. Les Levy getting fuel, looks like. And he gets out of pit road. We'll see if Les can be the first one off. Todd Poston trying to race him out. Holloway trying to race him out. And it looks like that 62 will be the first one off. So watch David Overstreet as he leads these guys. David Overstreet, Isaac Wilson, Stephen McComas, Todd Mays is there, and they're coming down now. 12 laps to go. You got to hit your marks. Got to have a good clean pit stop right now. Les Levy all by himself, so the 21 and the 6 going to go right by him. The momentum together. DJ hooked up with Russ Hancock. They'll go by Les as well. Here comes the 0-4 to help Les out, give him a nice shove, and that's going to stall out the 61 and 343 run. And that's going to give Les and Mark tons of momentum to maybe challenge for the... Oh, Mark does not clear to go above the 61. There he goes. All the way in posting, got a little too far out. Gave Les a little momentum. See if Les can capitalize on it or not. 11 laps to go here. Now you see him going around the 70, the 25. Here's David Overstreet, Isaac Wilson. They're going to go flying right by him. It's always nice to pit when there's not a lot of cars, but sometimes that can hurt you. And in this case, it's going to hurt David Overstreet. He's going to fall backwards probably to about 12th, 13th place. Right now, Daniel Holloway leading in the 21. Les Levy up top, getting help from his buddy 04, Mark Mann. You got DJ Mitchell and Russ Hancock up there too. Russ raced last night at Daytona, finished in 3rd, so he'd like to get another podium tonight, maybe a win. Right now, he's sitting 9th in points, so we would push him up the charts a little bit. Here comes David Overstreet on that 3rd line. Paul Servant in the 3 truck coming as well. With Dana Osborne helping him out, you got Overstreet all by himself in that top line. He should probably end up falling back behind the 8 truck. Russ Hancock right there. Pushing DJ. You got Paul Servant and Dana Osborne. They're going to go 3 wide. Here we go. They want to get up there with their old former teammate Daniel Holloway in that 21. We'll see if anyone goes with them. Paul and Dana. Great super speedway drivers. Paul's been racing on iRacing for a long time. And you see the momentum they had. They go right around all those guys, and now it's 3 wide. He's side by side with Les Levy. Dana giving him a heck of a push. Here comes David Overstreet. And the 46 going to join forces with them, and that's going to help Paul tons. 9 laps to go. That 3 truck going right to the front. Now Dana and David are going to work together here. Holloway is going to make some hay right here and give the 3 truck a heck of a shove. He backs off a little bit. Everyone has to back up a little bit at the bottom line. Ooh, and the 4 and the 62 come together. Paul Servant going to be all right. The 46 are going to be all right. Oh. It's the 4 to 62 coming together, it looks like. We'll see what happens. May have been netcode. Oh, the 4 car right there. That's not it. Bump him a little bit on that left rear quarter panel right there. Just got him a little bit. That's all it takes in these cars, trucks. Let's see if we can't get... You'll see right here. We'll back it up a bit. Up front, Todd Poston gets around. Got fast repairs. These guys will clean it up. They'll clean it back up. To use a fast repair, go back to racing. David Overstreet has some damage on the left side of the car and in front of his car too. He'll probably take a fast repair. Paul Servant gonna keep track position. He's good. Fuel and tires, so 8 laps to go right now. The 343 Russ Hancock survived. He's gonna stay out. Maybe we'll pull Russ up here. See how he's doing. Hey Russ, this is Steve up in the booth, man. You got me?
I got you, Steve. How are you?
Doing pretty good. How you doing, man? 2nd place.
Yeah, man. Having a good run tonight.
I thought you weren't even going to run. You said you had to go, but you're back.
Yeah, we got canceled on a call, so I'm back, and
Good.
hopefully I can hang in and stay up here where I'm at.
That was good avoidance there on that last accident. All that stuff happening right in front of you. You just went flying by.
That's twice tonight that's happened. One of the other cautions I just ducked through and didn't get hit.
Well, man, looking good so far. You've been up front most of the night, so good deal. Good luck these last 7 or so laps. Hopefully you get up there, maybe get in victory lane tonight.
I'd love to do that. Hopefully we can get there.
All right, Rusk. Good luck.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Steve.
Before I move you, Russ, what group are you in? Which room are you with? With Dave and Len?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. Where are you, Rick? Let's find out where Rick Greenaway is. Besides
I,
dead.
I'm 20th, one lap down.
Did you have to tow?
No. I was not involved in an incident. I got a black flag.
Ow.
Unsafe pit exit.
I see. Stop hitting that cone, man.
No, my I was coming around the corner and the back end got a little swiggly, so it touched the yellow line.
Oh, yes. Still having fun out there, though?
Oh yeah, having a blast. I mean, I haven't been involved in any of the incidents. I mean, it's just probably a record for me.
Oh. We're going to have 7 laps to go. Everyone should be good fuel-wise, tire-wise.
I just need to become the first car a lap down because I figure there'll be one more caution, and then I can get back on the lead lap.
I don't know. We'll see. I don't know why I feel like the wreck will be on the last lap.
Nah, there's gonna be one more before that.
Isaac Wilson, that 35, got his lap back, so he's 18 cars on the lead lap right now. Paul Servant right now, your leader. Russ Hancock right beside him. Then you got Jimmy Reynolds, Donald Bennett, and that 31 turn 3 car. Dave Gainforth and Len Mcneese. He got himself back up towards the front where he's been most of the night until he had some connection problems. Back up front. Then you have David Overstreet and Doyle Lawrence in the 36. DJ Mitzel, Daniel Holloway, Dana Osborne, Les Levy. The 70 is Stephen McCormick. There's a 25 of Todd Mays. He's been kind of quiet tonight, fighting back from a lap down. Then you have Todd Poston and Dusty Burkhart. The 002 of Charles Giffen, Rick Greenaway. Then you got Mark Mann and Isaac Wilson towards the back. No one's out of it right now. Anyone can win this race. When we go back green, there'll be 5 laps to go. It will be a shootout for sure. Let's just hope we can go green the whole way through.
Or one more caution.
Yes, Rick wants one more caution. Paul does not want one more caution, but Rick does.
Exactly.
Pace car going to dive off here as we go 65 miles an hour towards the start-finish line. Getting ready to go green. Paul Servant, Russ Hancock on the front row. Green flag is out. Russ getting a good shove by 17, Jimmy Reynolds, but then you have Paul Servant in that bottom line. He's got Donald Bennett behind him. Len Mcneese right there. Russ needs that help from Jimmy to get up there. We're going 3 wide. Here comes, looks like David Overstreet with DJ Mitzel and Dana Osborne. That third line coming hot and heavy. Todd Mays back there with them too. Jimmy Reynolds and Russ Hancock falling back further and further. Dana Osborne doesn't know what to do. Doesn't know if he goes in the second line or the third line to 70 into the wall a little bit, but he's going forward still. Todd posted up there on that top line now. Russ Hancock staying strong with Paul Servant there in the front of the field. Jimmy Reynolds trying to stay behind him. Keep him up front. That third line trying to get up there. DJ Mitzel pushing David Overstreet and Dana Osborne right there too. We've got 4 laps to go. 3 wide racing all over this track. Down the backstretch they go. David Overstreet getting a great push from DJ Mitzel. And Russ Hancock right there with Jimmy Reynolds. Donald Bennett laying off a little bit of the 3 truck. Sure, Paul would love him tucked under that bumper a little tighter. Russ slides up a little bit. Jimmy Reynolds gets loose. Got a little evasive action. Now we're back on board with Paul Servant. Donald Bennett still behind him. 343 Russ Hancock. Oh, we got problems behind. We're under caution. The 36 truck looked like he went for a ride.
And you know what the worst part about it is? I will not get the lucky dog.
Well, let's see what happened here. There was just a bunch of shifting around. People were going all over the place. Isaac Wilson right there in the second line. He's kind of low down towards the top line. I don't know if that's where the problem is. Thought it was the third. Something happened to the 36. Kind of a checkup there on the bottom, it looks like. Oh, that's a net code issue. Oh, that's terrible. Hate that to happen. Net code right there. The 21 sliding up a little bit. Didn't touch the 35. But it turned him. Got into the 36. We got into Overstreet. DJ. And you see Overstreet flip-flopping. Then you see Todd posting up there. He just cruised right into the 35. We're going to watch this from Overstreet's roll bar. See how that looks. Okay, watch this here. It's from David Overstreet. This all happened to Isaac Wilson, so we'll take a look at his. He thought he was fine. Nope. There goes his engine. He blew it. Did he land on his wheels? There it is. Great landing by Isaac there. So go back to live action. Paul Servant up front. We're going to go for our first green-white checkered here. Fourteen cars now on the lead lap. Looks like Greenaway still a lap down. Overstreet a lap down. Todd Poston, Isaac Wilson, DJ Mitzel a lap down. So some of our top contenders so far going a lap down. Rick, you're still a lap down, aren't you? You got no lucky
Yeah.
dog, nothing.
I was in the position, somebody hit me in the back very lightly and took away my lucky dog.
Nah. Who'd you pick to win again?
I think I picked Russ. No, I picked Todd. I took
Hey,
Todd.
He's toast.
Yeah.
Is he even racing anymore? Let's see if we can't grab him. Hey Todd, it's Steve up in the booth. How you doing, man?
Yeah, not bad.
Are you going to go back out there and race, or are you done?
Oh yeah, if I can get back out there.
Okay. Were you clear, or did you get caught up and just? It looked like you really got into the 35 pretty hard.
Yeah, I'm not sure what quite happened there.
Well, what started the whole thing was bad net code. I will say that. But been some crazy racing tonight. You've been involved in a lot of it. A lot of three wide action up there at the front. How's the race been so far tonight?
Oh, it's been fun other than this right here.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, man, good luck getting this car back out there. I know you're, a lap down right now, maybe two.
2.
But have fun out there,
Yeah.
man. And
Oh yeah.
well, you come back to fight another day, no doubt.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All
And
right,
I did
Tom.
not push you into that mess, just so you know.
Good luck, Doc. Oh. All right, we're getting ready to go back green here. Poor Todd, 2 laps down now. I could have pulled DJ up, but I don't think he's in the best of moods right now.
Probably not. I don't know. It's hard to say.
So up front, we're going to have Paul Servant and Donald Bennett. Then you're going to have Russ Hancock, Les Levy right there. Len Mcneese right there, winner last night. Jimmy Reynolds up there. Daniel Holloway, the 69. Dusty Burkhart, Mark Mann, Dave Gainforth there. Doyle Lawrence still alive. There's the 8 of Dana Osborne, the 15 of Rick Greenaway, and then there's the 6, Todd Poston. Green, white, checkered. Here's the first attempt at it. If we get around and collect the white, the race is official. If we have a caution before the white flag comes out, do it again. Another green, white, checker. We'll see what happens. Right now, we have 14 cars on the lead lap. Rick Greenaway wants another caution, and to avoid the carnage as the pace car comes in.
I avoided the carnage. It's just somebody arca braked.
Well, they used your car, I know. It's good driving on their part.
Yeah, exactly.
Coming up on the green flag. Green is out. Paul Servant on it. He's got Russ Hancock right there. Russ getting a shove from the 84. Bennett has no help behind him from Les Levy in a 62. Les needs to get up there if he's going to help that 31 get towards the front. Russ Hancock's got to make his move now. Him and Len can go around Paul. Not doing it yet. It's got to go. Here he goes down on the top side. Here comes Paul Servant's going to get a push. Oh, no. Daniel Holloway goes up to the top line as well. Russ Hancock, your leader with Len Mcneese right there. They're a little sideways, 3 wide. Donald Bennett slides down to get behind him. Right now it's the 343 as we come off of turn 4. Can we make it around and collect the white flag? Donald Bennett trying to stay off the bumper of the 84 a little bit, able to make it work, but here comes Daniel Holloway with a shove from the 8 and the 3. White flag is out. We're official. Osborne up into the 62, but here comes Les Levy right now on the high side. Dana trying to stop his momentum. going to give that bottom line a little bit of help there. Here comes Russ Hancock with help from Len Mcneese. Ooh, Len got a little too close. Got him loose. We're still going straight, though. Les Levy now on that top line with help from the 17. Not going to make it work. Holloway right there with Dana Osborne and Paul Servant. There's your first three right now. Can anyone make it happen? Oh, there's an incident behind him. Paul Servant's collected. Les Levy coming. Russ Hancock coming. Who's going to win this race? Daniel Holloway trying to hold him off. Dana Osborne there. Oh, Les gets into him. Go, and the winner, Dana's going to win. Holloway in second. Les Levy in third. Oh, my. Crazy finish. We lost half our field, though. In turn 3, I think. Let's see if we can't get a good shot of what this was really like. Nope. That's the craziness that was ensuing there. Dana Osborne going to be your winner. All kinds of craziness there in the front. Holloway had it. He had no momentum. Osborne trying to go around him. Les Levy didn't know where he was going to go. Holloway with a little bit of a block, but you're going for a win. You got to try, and it gave Dana that win as Holloway blocked the 62 a bit. We're going to grab those top 3 and give them a chat. Hold on 1 second. All right, we're back here with the top 3. Dana Osborne, your winner. Daniel Holloway in second. Les Levy in third. Dana's working on his mic right now, so we're going to give him a chance to collect that. We'll go to the second place, Daniel Holloway, the 21. You know, last week you won, Holloway. Today, second. Not bad. You really were in no man's land when everyone crashed behind you. You had no one to help you at all. Obviously, they wanted to win. Talk about that last, going down to the tri-oval to the start-finish line.
Excitement and wow, what a finish. Nice job, Dana. It's we've been teasing him all night because he can't talk back, so we've been messing with him. I'm just watching. I'm going to watch the replay to see that ending because that was like wicked. And 3 wide, were we 4 wide? I wasn't sure, but wow, wow, what a finish! That's all I gotta say. I'm lost for words tonight.
Man, you've had a good couple days of racing here in the super speedway. Anyone that you want to give a shout out to or thank?
I'd like to shout out Dana. Finally, he got a win. Get that monkey off his back, but he's still a noob. You guys up in broadcast and Rick driving and broadcasting. That was interesting as heard. So too bad he didn't flip in the air for you. So that way we got some good inside view. Victory Lane, NSRA, everybody out there watching.
Sounds good, man. Well, Rick, do you want to talk to Les, or do you want me to?
I have no problem talking to Les.
Okay.
Les, congratulations. That was a hard-fought second place for you. And
third place. He was
third place. Oh,
place.
my timing's telling me that he was in second. See, my timing's telling me he was in second.
No, Holloway.
Yeah, I think it was third.
Okay. Well, that's, we'll give you, how about 2.5?
Perfect. You just score the points that way.
All right, there we go. Hey, congratulations, though. You were up front all day. I mean, I didn't see you in the back where I was most of the time, so it was a good race for you, clean race for you. Tell us about it.
Yeah, it's a good race. Like I said, up front, qualified with a funky qualifying in the middle. That's always a little scary, but ran good. Was in a good spot at the end. Mark gave me a little bumper hook, but that'll happen. You trust in the teammate. He's pushing hard. But wasn't sure what was going to happen after that. Dropped back, kind of weaved through. Think I got into Holloway a little bit at the very end there. Washed him up into Dana and kind of finished everything off there. But overall, good race.
I mean, it looked like Holloway was kind of blocking you. I don't think Holloway would block, though, would he?
Yeah, I don't think he was blocking, really, Steven. I think he just was going up on there. He left that bottom open. I came under, wasn't going to let up. It's last lap shit. And, besides, Dan's paint's all fucked up anyway. So,
oh, my God. We're going to have the beeper. I got to beep people. Beep, 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 beep.
No, we're definitely not a beeping service. We are PG-13.
I'm a rated R.
Of course you are.
F you, man.
Love you, Danny.
Well, it's really good to see you up in the top three, man. Always love to see the 62 up front. Always makes my heart beat when I get to show the back of your car and I see Ricky Bobby flipping me off. It's always good times.
Yep, 10-4. Always good. Want to thank the teammates. Want to thank you guys, Steven and DJ and all the guys at NSRA. You and Rick up broadcasting. Have to go back, rewind it, see Rick's in car. Maybe next time you ought to just drive and let Steven do it, and maybe you get one too, Rick.
Well, I was up there for a little bit, and I screwed up on pit road, got a penalty, so I put my head down in shame.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure DJ will give you a nice spanking afterwards for the penalty.
More than likely.
Just don't enjoy it.
Well, congratulations on the third place. Looks like Dana's still having problems with his mic, so we'll just do.
I'll do it.
Oh,
okay. I think Daniel will do the interview.
Go for it, Dan.
All right.
Good job, man.
I just want to thank my teammates. Those guys. They like to help me out, and man, I just want to thank Paul and Candyman. He's a son of a gun. I don't know what's wrong with him. And I'd just like to thank everybody out there and ooh, he says just pull me up. Pull him up.
I just did.
What's up,
Dana, man.
Hell yeah. Woo!
Dana, talk about it, man.
There goes my speech then for you.
Crap, I thought he was mute.
No.
Yeah, man, I'm sorry, guys, man.
Good win, Dana.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Man, talk about the race. I mean, crazy. You're up front. You were back in the back. You're up front. At the end, man, you got it done. How was that race?
Man, that was awesome, man. I was gonna get him there, but it just went 3 wide there, and I just went to the outside, and I held it. So yeah.
Man, talk about the the beginning of the race, middle. I mean, it seemed like the race had some pretty good flow, and you did pretty well. You always seemed to be pushing being up there with Holloway. It seemed like all race, right?
Yeah, I was gonna take him to the win if he'd stayed in the middle. Now, if you'd stayed in the middle, I'd have took you there.
Nah, you were getting hot. You said.
Nah, I wasn't getting hot. You can't hear me, man. Nah, it was a fun race, all race.
Man, it was good to see you in 21 and 62 come down. It would have been nice to see, half the field hadn't wrecked behind you in turn 4. You know, it would have been nice to see what Paul would have done up there with you guys. And Overstreet was there racing hard, or he wasn't at the end. Mark Mann was there. It's a shame some of those strong cars kind of fell off, but good race by all you guys, and congratulations, Dana. Anyone that you want to thank besides your microphone?
Yeah, my microphone. I want to thank my team there, man. I know they aggravate the crap out of me all the time, but especially tonight, But I want to thank them guys and you all for putting this on, and DJ for doing what he does, and it's just an awesome race tonight.
Good deal, man. Well, congratulations on the win. Now you
Still a noob.
Yeah, still a noob. You got the win. You're gonna move up into points. Now you need to collect the second win and lock yourself in for the chase, right?
Yeah, yes, sir. And we'll try to do everything I can.
Sounds good, man. Well, appreciate it, guys. See y'all next week.
I appreciate you.
Be good, guys.
Have a good one.
All right, we're back. Rick and I are back. We got 75 laps from Talladega. Dana Osborne coming out on top in that number 8 car. Rick, any thoughts on the race? Final thoughts?
It was a good race. It was fun. It was definitely fun for me to be back behind the wheel and just race. I haven't done that especially with these guys in a long time. But yeah, no, it was definitely interesting to be able to do, and it could be something you see more. We're gonna maybe work on some things so that we can bring you a little bit more interesting views.
Yeah, man, it was fun. It was a blast to have you out there relaying information. I liked it. Worked out pretty well, I think. So, man, this has been a great race tonight. I mean, you guys see a great finish there between the 8, the 21, and the 62. 343 was right there, too. Russ Hancock was looking for that win. But ultimately, Dana won this thing, got his first win of the season. We got still have several races before we get in to the chase. Next week we'll be at Daytona, and hopefully they get the qualifying straightened out for single qualifying, not open qualifying. But we're gonna take DJ behind the woodshed and take care of that. Make sure he fixes that all right coming up. Well, thank you all for showing up and watching this event, watching this race. It's always good to talk to you guys. See you on Sunday nights. We'll see y'all